You know, Emma, there's something about fireworks that just stays with you. The sound, the colors, the way you felt that night under a blanket of stars next to people you loved.
It wasn't just the fireworks, Jack. It was the fried chicken on the back of the pickup truck, the sound of kids running barefoot on the grass, and the neighbors we didn't really know but waved to anyway.
Welcome to the Wise Elders, where stories age like fine wine.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Emma.
Every Monday, we take you back to a time that still lives in our bones.
This is Boomer Memories, and tonight we're remembering the fireworks we'll never forget.
I can still hear it, the bang of the first firework echoing off the hills. I was 7, barefoot, sticky with watermelon juice, sitting on the hood of my father's old Chevy. It was 1962. My uncle had just come home from the Navy. He didn't say much. That night, as the sky lit up, he whispered, "Freedom never looked so beautiful." That stuck with me. He passed the next year. Every 4th of July since, I raise a glass to him.
When I was a teenager, my grandfather would roast corn over an open fire, telling us stories from the war. Not the heroic ones, but about missing home, peach pies, and quiet nights. That's when I learned what patriotism really feels like. Not loud, but loyal.
Today, it's quieter. Fireworks are shorter, louder, but somehow emptier. Maybe it's just me getting old. Maybe it's because the picnic table is missing a few faces.
Or maybe we're just remembering the silence in between the explosions, the way your father's hand tightened before the boom, the way your grandmother always closed her eyes, whispering a prayer.
Back then, no one held up a phone. We watched with our eyes, and we remembered with our hearts.
People talk about nostalgia like it's some kind of disease. But maybe it's just memory doing its job, preserving what mattered.
What about your grandson last year? You told me something sweet.
Yeah, I took him to the lake. He didn't get the fuss at first, but when the sky cracked open in light, his mouth dropped just like mine once did. He leaned into me and said, "Nana, it's like magic." And for a second, I felt 10 again.
The fireworks were never really about the sky. They were about who sat beside us in the dark and what those colors brought back.
Yeah, I took him to the lake. He didn't get the fuss at first, but when the sky cracked open in light, his mouth